So what's going on, guys? What's happening, Susie? What's killing you?
I have not had a clean pull yet.
Okay.
I think Zorn just what's killing him. Zorn just consumes his life.
Okay.
All right, pulling.
What was that?
I'm sorry, I got turned around. Taking it back.
Oh, we missed. We didn't.
She probably stuck.
Probably.
Let's see what we can do here, though.
It's over.
Yeah, Zorn's still at 34%.
Okay.
I don't know what happened on that first set of red circles. I got stunned in one. I didn't even know he had a stun.
Yeah, if you're with a certain range, when he does his that big AOE, he'll
If he's looking at you, sends like a sonic wave that's stuns you. based on other company, yes.
Just wanted to get him sub 10, but didn't get it.
Ba, 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 ba. All right.
It's a good pull, though. Except for all the dying.
Yep. Except for all the dying.
I clicked ready. I ain't ready. Hold on. Oh.
You can get stacks as we're running up.
I'm good. I'm good.
But Shush is not good, so now we'll do. Now Shush is good. All right.
I'm gonna wait for you to move. Pulling now. Oh,
Just stuck it.
What killed you?
the
I can't
dot.
stop yet.
Yeah, I got
Don't
6
kill
seconds.
me.
Oh, medpacks. That's important.
It wasn't the med pack. It was the other dot.
Okay. Got 50 seconds on med kit. I'm just gonna quit using my adrenal at the beginning of the
I
fight.
think you should quit using medkits and start using medpacks.
Doesn't fucking matter. You know what I meant. Shush is done with us. He hates us all.
I don't blame you.
Oh man.
What happened? Did he type leave instead of stuck?
Watch your feet.
God damn, dude, the fucking jump, man. Every time in the middle of my channel.
I need help.
Oh shit.
He moves. Watch it. Move it again.
We're at 20.
Bro,
28.
20. Yeah. Your
Watch feet.
I have no
I'm
DCDs.
stunned. We can swap if you have to.
Resilience is almost up. Just in time. I need heals.
Sub 10.
Okay, I got my adrenal up too.
We're at 5.
Well,
Switch to Zorn.
Watch your feet.
Zorn. Fucking A. I'm dead.
It's enraged.
Quan's by himself.
Well, get him, get him, get him.
So we need callouts on Zorn's health a little bit more.
Yeah, I told everybody to switch.
We
Still a
did.
damn good pull.
did we win?
No, he went back up, I think.
Oh, Quan's so dead.
I had the handler respawn on me.
Oh, I'm still alive.
Oh, wow, he cleared it. Oh, you're still in combat though. You have to die.
Yeah.
The handler's on me. That's not like I was able to respawn and it came back here.
I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. Bye, I'll be right back.
And I think I found the problem. I was watching Susie's health bar, and it is almost never 100%. It just sometimes is not getting healing for over 30 seconds. I almost tempted to heal him myself.
Well, it's really hard to heal Zorn tank up to 100% because he's taking damage all the time. So as long as he's at 80%, we're fine. Like,
Except when he gets spiked, at that point that goes to 0.
yeah, well that's why you gotta he's got to rotate those cooldowns. I mean, I do it on 80% every time and just have my cooldowns on it. It sucks tanking Zorn.
Yep.
The way to mitigate that is to do tank swaps, so that you're not doing the spike damage.
Susie took 45% of my heals, and I healed it for 970k. So
Yeah. So it literally comes down to just if we have to do it, we can do a tank swap, but like there's just not enough GCDs there.
That last pull, there was only one pull. There was only like one time where I thought like the healers were ignoring me for too long.
Yeah.
Like one time, and then they caught it back up again. I was able to hit DCDs that that allowed them to catch back up again. But it's just a sync, like the healers being in sync with my health bar.
But the other side of that is like we're calling out. What at what point do we need to swap off of Toth?
Well, it depends on what Zorn's health is.
Yeah, and Ark, I know you said you called it, but I didn't hear it at all.
I didn't hear it.
All right.
I mean, I heard him. He said swap. I think he said swap to Zorn. I didn't think he called it.
Everybody on Zorn.
So you always swap to Zorn after Toth's last jump, which is about 9%.
No, so I'm just going to.
That's always the rule. That's the rule in hard mode.
I'm just gonna mark Zorn because having Zorn's health called out would be nice, but I can just focus target him.
It doesn't matter what Zorn's health is. That's the point. Toth is the one we burn Toth down to 9% to get him to stop jumping.
Yeah.
And then all the DPS switch over and burn down and kill Toth or Zorn.
Okay.
They need to, die with a close margin with each other.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about jumping anymore. One healer can watch Quan. Toth is pretty easy because he's only going to be DPS in one person. We don't have to worry about Quan getting hit, and with a Neuron focused defense, he can pretty much mitigate a lot of that by himself.
Yeah.
And then you just worry about keeping me alive, while Zorn does his normal rotation with his red circles and throwing rocks and stuff. And it's pretty straightforward once we get to that point.
I try to get my bubble on both tanks. So
No, that last pull was I thought everybody was like we were finally all in sync. I know I was really good with cycling my DCDs, and I'll tell you, like I was trying to call it out. Like when I was in trouble, I called it out.
yeah, it helped.
But then I've learned if you just say I'm going to die, he will focus heal you. Like if you just Susie, if you just say I'm gonna die, he will turn.
I'm ready. My box is wigged out.
Because I was thinking I didn't have this problem when I was tanking last week, and then I remembered it. Yeah, because I panic when I'm low on health.
Pulling.
Heal. Right.
I'm just gonna go get set up, and then.
Move out.
feet.
I'm gonna need help in about 2 seconds.
Or was it 50?
Toth at 43.
Oh, yeah.
$21.
31. Watch your feet.
Is it 9?
25.
Last jump. There it is.
Okay, that's the last jump. I'm gonna need help in about 2 seconds.
How's that?
Let me get inside of it.
Zorn's dead.
Call it out.
Enrage. Oh shit.
Good job.
No, we got the last boss to kill.
I
We
got
got
him.
med packs if you need them.
Shit.
Res is not up yet, is it? No.
No.
Off heal if we can.
Yeah, both the healers went down. Oof. Push.
Aggro dump if you can. Try to get me to get it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, give it all to C and then heal him.
Please aggro dump.
Yeah, I've already used it.
You got it.
Chain heal, let's go.
Got it.
Nice job.
Woohoo!
In your face.
Mm-hmm. I'm swapping.
Good job.
You and
We'll
stay
lay here and
focused.
take a break.
No, I don't need it.
You don't need the OEM.
No, I got it last week. I got it last week, or the last time we ran.
Or established foothold.
I've already got full established foothold.
Yeah, I've got.
What about the deco?
Meh.
That goes to me, of course. You guys know that. That's the rules.
Can y'all invite Ruffian?
Yep.
I don't know what you're talking about, Susie. I'm not in the guild, therefore I don't follow the rules.
Oh fuck! I hit escape. Try it again.
Why are you not in the guild?
Because I was too lazy to swap gear.
I'm telling Papa.
I got a tune in the guild, I just not the tune. Solo's tune wasn't in the guild.
That's because I'm swapping for these particular fights. Like, I've got. Let's.
Nope, so you gotta move all your tunes
No.
to the one.
Got way too many fucking tunes. Right.
You even got it, Deco. Ben got it. Stupid Phil's taking all the decorations.
We good?
Yeah, let me move the frame around a little.
I mean, we're gonna have to swap me and you with Ark and Luna, just like that.
I think I was on the wrong tactical for that fight.
So you were the problem.
Yeah,
Got
it
it.
was all my fault. I mean, hey, I was alive at the end, so
Now we know why you didn't have enough threat.
yeah.
All Luna's fault.
Had to tank a little bit when Quan went down.
Fuck! I couldn't stun him quick enough. Guys, get on my level, guys. Come on now.
Deco is mine. Thank you guys.
You can have that one.
I need like a 15th minecart.
What are y'all doing? Let me beat y'all on trash.
Well, you're a ruffian scoundrel. Of course you're gonna win that.
I'm gonna let that go off. Come on.
Susie,
That
you're not
was
supposed to
even-
die.
That was even through deflection. That was pretty impressive.
Okay, does everybody remember the next boss?
Nope.
Oh,
I
they're
have-
screwed.
I have no idea what to do.
I'm gonna
just go in
die.
there and press buttons and hope for the best.
I died.
Well, let me go watch a video real quick.
Man,
Like 3 different ways to do it.
this actually reminds me of something hilarious. When I bought the NiM Gods run, they expected me to like know absolutely nothing, and when they start explaining, so start to like, guys, I give, they're like, the fuck? They're like, you what? Like, where the fuck did you buy this? That's exactly how I'm feeling right now.
NiM gods, wow.
Yeah, I even got the Isaac's mount on my sword.
Nice.
Totally worth the 13 billion.
13 billion?
13 billion?
Yeah, how much do you think it costs? 5 billion? What's its name?
Give you 300k for it.
A gum and a change? Prog's NiM, honestly, it's not much different than hard mode except Nahat. Screw Nahat. It's like, you know how you pass the candle in hard mode?
Yeah.
Imagine if there was also items you need to charge that candle with. Yeah. Like on NiM Nahat, you need to use the items on the wall to charge the candle, otherwise you can't reveal the boss.
That's fucking great. Alright. I'm tired of getting punted.
That's why I take when it gets the tree. Go on, get the chest.
I don't know, what is your DPS right now? Like, how do you have that much damage done and that little DPS?
Because that's 8k DPS to every single enemy. That's why.
That's not how that works, though.
No.
That's how it's calculated.
Well, you know, maybe if you can just get good, Luna, you can get my damage done.
Dude, I did almost twice your DPS, and you still did more damage to me.
All right, I'm guarding pub.
Why?
Am I running the thing?
Yeah.
Sense.
Yeah.
What do we bring Firebrand to?
20?
Was it 20 or 10?
We usually try to take him sub 20.
Yeah, sub 20.
Okay.
But you want to burn them together, it don't matter to me.
And then, just so we know, I don't have a fucking healer marker. Why don't I have a healer marker on here? Well, DPS, y'all will move to this side, and then me and XCal will come to this side once we get on Stormcaller.
Are we first burning down Firebrand?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Firebrand to 20%. Well, sub 20.
Yeah, then he'll start that stop that defensive system spam.
Okay.
And then just make sure that once we all code the Stormcaller, y'all move over there.
Okay, where do we stand on normally? The tank marker?
Yeah, tank marker normally. And
Just a quick reminder for anyone, do not use AoE under the shield.
And then when say like we get a shield here for the tank on Stormcaller, the best thing to do is to kite pylons like here and here. Avoid putting them here through here. That way your DPS have a place they can at least run up to get to the tank without having to do an insane amount. Or you can do it the other way. You can leave the DPS markers up so they can run up through the DPS side, and then you do the tank side over there. And stick close enough to the shield for heals, but just give them a path to get out.
Avoid cutting us off from the tank.
Yeah.
Susie, you're pulling the one out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured out how to do it. I figured out what to look for to pull them up. At least I did.
Okay, let's do some
I
tanks.
screwed up the first time. Pulling in 3, 2, 1. Arc has to be guarded.
Expensive.
It's
On
gonna
the
be
right, Stormcaller.
XCal, you gotta go. You gotta target the ad that's out, man. I can't hit it.
Oh shit! I was shooting the tank.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and get up on the tank and just hit it from over here.
Yeah, X-Cal had he was on the ground. He had the
Got the dang spike.
All right, stuck it up.
Burned my ag and got right back on the tank.
I
I didn't
noticed
even see that ag get pulled out.
Josh is standing with us for the
Yeah.
double destruction. Is he supposed to stand on top of us?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I thought the DPS were supposed to get double destruction, but I.
If the more people you get with it, the better.
Okay.
It doesn't matter really. It just
As long as 2 people get it, but three's good.
I just want to make sure.
So X-Cal, my pull was on a 40-second timer. So I'm usually a few seconds off on that first one.
Which is fine.
So I have to wait for it.
But you can start unloading on that one because you're not going to
Well,
kill
no,
it.
I
for the-
saw 3, then I was burning, and I thought one of them got killed, or I thought we already killed him. I just
No.
got confused.
No, it happens, man.
I was right back on the tank. I burned mine, got right back on the tank.
No, you got to take the range one. I can't take it, so.
Looted that tech.
Yeah, you can pull him. If you can knock him down, that'd be sweet.
I'm looking forward to get to the next time it comes out, because I'm definitely gonna like put in a bunch of time and
It's totally worth tactical. You
yeah,
just have to remember to switch back to the tactical you're supposed to be on
right.
before you start pulling things. That's my problem.
Yeah, I do it on Shadow all the time too. I mess up because I have so many tacticals I have to use.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you, dude.
That's what happened on Topham's Ordnance. I used the tactical to get up to where I was, and then I forgot to ever switch back. So we've got to wait a full minute, 30 seconds for your raid buff to come back.
fine. We should be using raid buffs at the beginning.
Oh, are we supposed to?
Yes. We have enough time in the fight to use raid buffs at the beginning.
I think it's 6 minutes and 20-second enrage or something like that.
Yeah. So we'll wait on the raid buff and then we'll go. Do a ready check.
All right, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Raid buffs, guys.
I'm a strong call on the front.
Back for Firebrand.
Strong call on the side.
Back again for Firebrand.
Well, that's a stuck.
You push them hard enough. Okay, Luna, you always do the first push, I'll do the second push. Push them
Okay.
at the same time so they didn't get pushed far enough.
Sorry, just had to wait. Susie.
I looked at you and I was like, "Are you gonna die?" I was like, "Oh, that's right, you're a stealth too." Never mind.
Couldn't figure out why my tab button wasn't working. That was my problem there. I had accidentally hit enter, so I was just tabbing in the chat box. So is that what happened, Ark? We just hit our
What?
things at the same time.
I think that's what happened, yeah. Alright.
Sorry, we didn't get into Sizzlicer's TC
Nah, that's too bad.
or Hive.
It's rough.
I was really looking forward to that run today.
So, at the very beginning, we're gonna be doing raid buffs, but I think we're gonna just do one without it because it's. We gotta wait a minute, unless y'all want to just wait that minute and then do the raid buffs at the beginning.
We can just hit raid buffs a minute in.
No, because then we don't have them for the other one. For the burn phase.
I thought you said it's a 6-minute fight.
Yeah, but we need them before, like, the last, like, 30 seconds. Just wait 40 seconds and we're good. Okay.
Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Raid buffs.
Park's not guarded.
Oh, in the back.
Side for Firebrand. Back. XCal, I need you to kill that one in the back.
Side on storm.
What happened, Susie?
What?
I didn't get healed.
Lack of health bar.
Okay, that was pretty good.
25%.
I screwed up. Even though I was under the shield, it didn't happen.
Alright.
That was really simple.
So that big like AOE salvo he does is DR
Oh,
because I've used resilience on it twice now and it did nothing.
okay. So deflection and battle readiness then.
Yep.
Yep.
And they were both on cooldown when that happened.
Spinning kick.
Yeah.
Hey, at least you have another shadow you can talk to about these things, right? Just which cooldown again was that? Yeah. I do it all the time, man. When I've got another shadow, I'm like, "What are you feeling like this one? This one seems like resilience is doing nothing for it." It's kind of like my dodge, you know, like.
I did deadlift this morning. Man, my back is hurting.
Actually, Susie, guard Luna, and the reason why is I need to start stealthing out before I do point blank shot. So if I pull, it's because I'm being stupid. And I can also use dodge there too, which I think I took back.
Have you tried to not be stupid?
Yeah. No, it doesn't work. Alright. Stuffed up. Ready check.
Pulling. 3, 2, 1. Please guard arc.
Storm is in the back. Side.
There we go.
Yeah, it's on cooldown, man. Can't make it go any faster.
That's probably gonna wipe the group. Yeah.
Yeah.
actually have to stuck here. Pascal's like, I will not die.
Yeah, I'm trying to type stuck, but I got to open a chat window.
I'm actually surprised I didn't get popped there.
Quan, what happened, buddy?
I lagged out a bit.
It happens.
No big deal, bud. Just your right big toe. Just go ahead and put that in the mail for us.
Rip the toenail off.
Well, I was being nice. I mean, you just take all both knuckles at the same time. But if we want to slow roll it, yeah, we can do nail first knuckle, second.
Hey,
knuckle.
but first you gotta put salt in between each time.
What was I thinking?
Yes. So rip the toenail off, sprinkle salt in, then you know, do the first knuckle.
Rock salt in bed. Rock
Some
salt.
acid in the wound. Either your choice.
No, well, acid will cauterize. We don't want it to cauterize now. Quan's like, I fucking hate you guys. You guys are sadistic. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
this is just evil, man. Evil.
Yeah. Let's do a poll without raid buffs because we got 2 minutes on it. I mean, it's just like we have all these buffs. We should probably use them.
Yeah.
Alright. After sanguinary shot, cloak the fuck out, Matt.
Arc is guarded.
Just a second, I'm still having a staring contest with my cat.
I won. All right, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Back for
Nice.
Firebrand.
Three seconds.
Oh, fuck. I fucked up. I fucked up big time. Just don't damage the shield, whatever you do, because it's going to be really low. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yep. Like clockwork. Battle readiness. No damage.
Storm is in the front.
Back again. Oh my god, that's Stormcaller.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I got aggro.
No, you took the cleave. It just sucks. Storm is in the back.
Front for...
He's at 24, so we should be getting close.
We'll probably get one more defensive systems. Nope.
There it is.
Yep.
Storm in the back.
Just like I Styrac.
All right, remember DPS that were on Stormcaller going to the other side?
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
We're going to do raid buffs right when we get back on Stormcaller.
I am low on DCDs. Healers.
Raid buffs?
Let's get a tighter stack on the left side. Thank you.
Shush, you're going to have to jump down and kite. Jump down and kite. Shush. Remember to cleanse yourself?
He's dead.
That's it.
That's what.
Yep.
We.
Really? Really, guys? Really?
That was a good pull. I mean, that's
Yeah.
as far as we ever got.
With
Yes, it was.
progress.
That was.
I don't know how to tank it after that, so it was a learning thing for me.
So it's not going to change much for you. It does change for Quan a little bit. Quan will be able to go from side to side.
Well, I was for me, I had a little rotation, deflection, battle readiness, deflection, battle readiness. I'm not taking much damage anyway, but
Yep.
I think after that, I'm gonna start taking damage because I'm gonna be eating all those salvos.
Yeah.
Nothing to really mitigate it.
And we got Stormcaller to what, 70%?
50.
50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
So
gonna say he was much lower.
so what we'll do is we'll save raid buffs for Stormcaller, and then we can just do raid buffs there to give us like a fresh start on Stormcaller.
Also, on things you have to drop damage or duty on DPS, Sages are the best bet because they get a pretty decent DPS boost and they
Yeah.
can heal themselves. Just with the exact same thing, our shields heal us for 1 per second.
Non-escape spacebar, dude. Playing the wrong fucking game.
Oh, I know. It's been a challenge.
Take a 10-minute break.
Okay.
Yep.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Oh, man.
Quick bio. I'll be right back.
So, how's everybody's week been? Nobody's here.
Uneventful.
Uneventful. Okay, okay. You back in college yet, Quan?
Nope. I am not even there yet.
Not even there yet. You still in high school?
Yeah.
When you graduate?
This year.
Senior year. Oh shit. Oh shit. You got everything planned out for your senior year?
No.
You know what I did my senior year? I went to school till 9:30 and then went to work.
Yep.
That was my senior year in high school.
Yeah. It might be the same for me.
It wasn't bad. I mean, it was not bad at all. Oh, man.
So with the update,
Which update?
the upcoming.
Oh, yeah, the upcoming trashy update? Yeah? Jesus.
Everyone was so hyped about it. Now everyone's like, fucking hate combat style.
Yeah, I mean, they had potential, and then they screwed the pooch royally.
Yeah, like it would be awesome if you could, like, if they kept it how it was, but allowed you to switch your advanced class.
Wait, what did they do?
So just like they're making you choose abilities, right? And like that would be all right if the game hadn't been out for 10 fucking years. You know?
Completely, yeah.
Yeah, like they need to have like an offshoot for classes, right? Like, okay, you can do what you've been doing, or we have this new crazy way of playing. We're going to do a fuck ton of damage, but you're going to have to give up some DCDs for that damage. Or...
Well, they're making you choose between, like, vital abilities for the class.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they need to get somebody to tell them who plays the game, like, which abilities a class
Well,
needs.
so here's why they took away Force Cloak. In PvP, Force Cloak is fucking broken. Right? So you just Force Cloak awe, and, like... people can't do any damn thing. They can't target you. Their accuracy fucking falls. It's I don't know, man.
Marauder needs Force Cloak, especially in rank. Marauder needs Force Cloak for PvP. Anyway, I mean, like, who knows what they're gonna do to the other classes though.
I mean, dude, you know what they're gonna do in the Shadow? They're gonna make it to where they can't stealth.
What about Sages? What did they change?
They haven't came out yet, but
They released the Guardian changes, and one of the most you know, what everyone's worried about is that one of the choices between abilities is between Blade Blitz, Saber Ward, and Inure. All three of which are like
Needed for tanking.
super
Core abilities.
for tank.
They're giving it all to the commando. Yeah. Yeah.
I think,
Oh, sweet! I can tank now.
I think what they're doing is they're reducing the ability bloat, which I don't know, guys, if you heard, but a lot of new players do complain about that, and that is something from, from 2004. Like, oh, we've got so many abilities.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, so like prime example, Shadow, right? When they get to the Shadow, I'm pretty sure me and Susie are gonna lose our fucking mind, right? Because if they start taking DCDs from the Shadow, then you've butchered that class. Because unfortunately, with the Shadow, we get no mitigation elsewhere. We live or die by the shielding. You know, did we shield the ability? Good? Alright. Did we not? Well, I hope we had a DCD up when we took that hit, right? Like,
I totally get that, but they have not released everything yet, so Shadows might get more normal mitigation, which I think would be cool.
I mean, yes and no, but I like the playstyle of the Shadow. It's a high risk, high reward tank. Now, I would be okay if they took away some of the cheese that the Shadow has.
Yes. I think that's what they're going for, because from a design perspective, when you have a feature that is so extreme, high risk, high reward, that can also be very broken in both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
So bringing it somewhere in the middle creates a bit more stability.
But I mean, there you have like, to me, your middle of the road tank is your Guardian. Like Guardian, you can get into tanking and it's not super hard, but it's got a high enough skill ceiling to where you can actually do something. Now Vanguard, it's super easy if you just want to tank story modes and shit like that. Then when you get to the harder stuff, it gets a lot harder to do on a Vanguard.
It's just an attendance check.
Attendance check?
Well, I disagree with that. I think when it comes to tanking, there are two very good very solid tanks, depending on what you want to do and what you want to use them for. Like this fight right here, you get it's Guardian all the way on Storm, Shadow all the way on Firebrand, and then you have Vanguard, which is situational. So like you said, sure, easy stuff, Vanguard all day long. It's the noob's tank. It's the casual tank. If you don't want to learn anything, all you want to do is run in and press buttons, Vanguard all the way. But once you get into NiM content, you can't use Vanguard on most fights.
But on some fights, like Vanguard's amazing. Now, used to, Vanguard had high enough armor to where the armor would carry it. For the lack of DCDs, the armor would carry it. But I swear to God, if they go to the Vanguard and they take away any of the any defensives on the Vanguard, that's gonna break that class completely.
Because here's the thing: the way they're advertising it, right? They are letting you pick defensives from other classes as well. And Shadow could use a lot of the Sage's DCDs. Like, the damage reduction on Sage sometimes gets absurd. So, combined with that could make it a much more balanced and a versatile tank, rather than, oh, it's the best tank in this fight, and it's practically unusable in this fight. So if you want to be a full-time tank, you must play multiple classes.
Well, yeah, and I mean, I do feel that, like, I have to bring certain tanks for certain fights.
And that's really not a good way to go. Like, it's just...
But every MMO is like that, though.
It is not. It really is not. In Guild Wars, sure, you have some classes that you must have, that's true. But swapping tanks for huge...
Because they only had one real tank in Guild Wars 2, man. The Mez tank. Chronomancer.
That's not a tank, that's a sword. I named Chronomancer. Named.
pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Side on storm.
Fuck. That critted too. I'm gonna let you handle that one. Once you're back up on the tank X-Cal.
Back on storm. That's stuck.
I think that will get stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't have a.
I'll res you, Susie. I'll res you. Damn it.
That's all right.
Oh, man. Yeah, but there was some tank arc on Guild Wars 2. It was like the one that was dealt with time, not Guardian.
Warrior. It changed from patch to patch. Like last I played about a year ago, Chronomancers were pretty much pigeonholed into a buff support role, which is completely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like the game is so reliant on its gimmicky buffing system and how buffs stack that you have people whose entire job is to keep certain buffs up.
Dude, so you want to know how bad I am at picking classes when I first start a game. The first time I started that game, I was like, you know what? It seems really cool. I'm gonna play this engineer, right?
Oh god.
Yeah, because I was like, dude, I get these turrets, all this cool stuff. Leveling was fucking great. In game, I went Condi engineer. Dude, I was exhausted, man.
Yep.
Finally just went Necro.
Yep.
Yeah.
You've got people who pick like Thief and like Heartseeker.
Yep.
Guess what my next ability is? Art Seeker.
Yeah, dude, Condi Engineer was so like to put that in perspective, guys. You've got to do more APM than combat.
Yes. Yeah, the APM on that was ridiculous, and mind you, the payoff wasn't that good.
No, no.
Like, you always feel like you're trying to play catch up.
The entire time, and if you fuck up at all, yeah, you're just useless.
Like a $3 hooker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where?
Guild Wars 2 are just so gimmicky.
Get some quarters out.
All right, pulling in 3, 2, 1. Arc's not guard.
Yep. Silent Storm.
Back on Firebrand. Sorry.
Kazoom to height.
Right.
I'm at Conquest in the middle of the raid.
Silent Storm. Frown on Storm.
That's too close.
Too close.
Yeah.
I think we should push those instead of those towards trees to the opening, like towards the boss.
Okay.
They do
Yeah.
have a tendency to
Sometimes it works and they go in between, but sometimes they get cut. They get clipped by the tree and just
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah, it has a very strange hitbox.
Yeah.
So I took my last stats test yesterday. I got 29 out of 30.
What test?
Business statistics.
Ooh. Yikes! That hurts
That
my
sounds-
brain just thinking about it.
That sounds statistically significant.
Ha ha.
That's a good pun. So,
Man, I make so many puns. My wife still thinks I have illegitimate children.
I got my classes paid for. I'm taking Introduction to Physics,
May God have mercy on your soul.
and then I'm taking Introduction to Anthropology.
Oh,
I just
My,
got conquest by getting here.
I actually wanted to get a minor in anthropology, and I was thinking about maybe switching my major to anthropology. And then I took basic like anthropology 101, and my professor was he was gay, which I don't really care. Like I honestly don't care.
Yeah.
And we're in this great big giant, like 500-person auditorium, and I was just like, what's the right answer for the test so I can quickly get out of here?
Mm-hmm.
So, from my understanding, the right answer would always be yes.
Jesus Christ.
But it was bad.
Can you imagine? Well, maybe after taking that course, you can finally be able to tell if a person is just gay or French.
No, it was like it was crazy, man. It was like I've never had a class like that. Well, I had one other one where I had a grad student, but he ended up getting kicked out of the program because of that class.
Nice.
He was the most racist person I have ever come across in my entire life. He was a Filipino kid from California,
Oh God.
and his entire sociology 101, the entire course was how much white people suck. Like literally the entire course. This is a few
Well,
years
I
ago.
mean,
This
we
is-
suck. Haven't you learned this by now? I've learned we suck.
I will pay to see that.
Like,
And he had statistics and he had his evidence all out.
Yes.
And then, like at first I was like, taken aback. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, are you serious about this? And then after a while, I did the exact same thing. Just okay, you know what? What's the right answer? Because I'm not going down for I'm not going to fail a class because of some freaking idiot.
Oh man, I would have loved to see that. The cringe.
I didn't turn him in either. I didn't but there was somebody else in the class that was apparently taking notes, and they wouldn't because the kid got kicked out of the program, out of the PhD program for it.
Nice.
But anyway, pull it in 3, 2, 1.
Run on Storm.
Yep, that works much better.
Yeah. My push wasn't even that great.
Was that a push or a summer breeze?
I know.
Sorry, I was trying to make sure I didn't hit anybody with that.
Back to
Back.
swim.
Fuck.
Try for storm.
Sorry, I might have pulled him a little too far.
This should be the last offensive coming up.
There's one more.
Yeah, this one right here should be the last one.
Yeah. Side for storm.
Side.
Oh no.
That's not good.
Yep.
Like a red bar get you, man? I love how me and Susie just wait for you guys to die, and y'all take so long to die.
I didn't realize we were stuck in. I know this one died. I thought we were going to rest them.
We'd already rezzed them.
I actually did not have a cloak ready.
No one said the word stuck, so blame that.
Well, when half of your side dies,
They should have stood in a little circle like I did. Just be surrounded by pylons.
Yeah. And then I got the second spear.
Yeah.
It was not fun.
oh man.
Fucking bounced off the door.
Yeah, but me and Susie normally run to the back during that, and we're just waiting. And then I see, like, Luna healing in the middle of that.
I'm not dying. No.
Next
Fight
guy's
to
the
the
bad.
last breath.
He'll run over in the corner, pop his reflect, pop his energy shield.
Trying to get my chat
Trauma
window.
regulator.
just die. Just take the
Yeah.
death.
Dave will hit his adrenaline rush.
Yeah, adrenaline rush. I'm not going down. I'm tanking
I
this.
get stuck typed, and I type slow.
Like what was it, like 3.0 PvP or whatever, when mercenaries first got the reflect.
You do know, guys, that all y'all have to do is if you've typed the last thing you typed was /stuck, you can just hit enter up enter.
Yeah, but I have to remember that, and that involves using my brain, and I can't do that.
Like,
You guys remember
Like
that
that's why
PvP?
I'm not hitting my raid buff at the beginning, because I can't remember to do these things solo. It's a lot of work to use my brain that hard.
All right, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
stuck it up.
Okay, I'm taking a lot of damage there. For defensive systems, like, there's nothing I can do, right?
You just need a kite.
Yeah, I'm not standing in the
Yeah.
spikes, but like I can't avoid those. Like a 50%.
You have to come near the shield to get heals, but you just don't want to cut us off from the tank.
I'm trying to go like towards the shield to kite, and then it's
I mean, the lightning from the spears doesn't do that much damage. So
It does
if you
a
have
lot.
to if you have to drop one between us and the tank, that's okay.
yeah. I'll try to be closer.
What is it, like 5 meters off of the spire is where the lightning is? So, just be within 10 meters of the shield, and like, I mean, cause your healer's got 30 meters, so like you've got, well, 25 meters. Or does Commando have 30?
Yeah, when we were doing this place with Pablo with 16 men, they would drop them between the group all the time.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Yeah,
that when there's a
but
solid wall of
keep
them.
in mind in 16 man you have more healers.
And you also have obscenely more damage. This place is just so unbalanced on 16 man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done this in 16 man. It's hard.
Yep. Not that it's hard, mind you. It's just the damage is just all over the place.
Yeah, it's the tanks are just getting face raped.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them are getting. I mean, just they're constantly. Their health is 100, 10, 80, 20. Like it's just nonstop.
Yep.
Yeah, each tank has to have a completely dedicated healer doing nothing but full-time healing them.
That's why you just 4-heal this fight.
Yeah, you have to bring 4 healers in here in 16 man. There's no other way around it.
Me and X-Scout can switch to healer. We can have 4 healers.
I think we'll
4
hit in
heal, 2
rage.
tank, 2 DPS.
I think we'll hit in rage.
I mean, if you think about it, the DPS is just a reverse healer.
So I think you just need to step up your DPS.
Yeah.
Yeah. that's what I think too.
I need uptime. We need to survive longer than 30 seconds.
All right, we ready?
Did we do a ready check? Let's do a ready check.
All right, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
I dumped.
Died on storm.
Fuck. I'm bad. I'm so fucking bad.
Front on storm.
Stuck in a tree. That's gonna be bad.
Oh, it's fine.
We
The
just
one
can't
that's
AoE the one.
Yep. The exploding boys out, that's what matters.
Okay.
What? Front on storm.
Medkit.
This will be the last defensive systems.
Alright.
Back. get ready to move.
Raid buffs. Xcal, you should be with me. Xcal, not now, not now.
You're good, you're good. Need a res. Oh, is it? Okay, good.
I need help.
Probably should have held res there, to be honest.
Yeah, I ain't accepting it. Just a waste.
$59.
So remember, after that last defensive system, so we need to be getting to, what you call it, as quickly as we can, to Stormcaller, as quickly as we can.
Actually, Xcal doesn't have to move if he doesn't want to.
Yeah, he can stand on Firebrand.
No,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
true.
doesn't
I
matter.
could stay, but for DD, as long as there's 2 people on that side.
Yeah, just give it to Sages.
I'll go to the right first as well next time, so you have more time.
Just put it on Sages. We have more than enough cooldowns to deal with it.
You have to go to our side first, because we'll already be there.
Like, we're just waiting there with our shields popped, like, damage please?
There goes Luna.
Ah, almost.
You gotta jump off.
Yep. I didn't see there was another ledge.
Okay, so something we need to clean up a little bit. Xcal.
What up?
Defensive systems. So in the back, it doesn't matter, but for the sides, when I come back on, because after he gets done, but when Firebrand gets done doing his mortar volley, when he gets back on me, I jump up on top of him, and then I move, and I stand at this angle right here, because that's the best angle, so I don't hit any of you guys, because he does his cleave pretty much right after that. So I don't hit anybody, any of you, either you or C, or Maximus Decimus Meridius, when he's you know, because he starts kiting again. But I do have to, like, I can't go too far over, or I'll hit everybody on the Stormcaller. All right. The big problem happened. It happened a few times last time. Was when we're up in front. When I jump back up, I have to come over here where I am right now, and I angle him this way. That way, there's nobody. That way, you guys can run. You guys can run up this side right here.
Are you talking about on the last one when the
No,
When we're running for
no,
that thing?
no. He's talking about when we have a shield right here.
Yes,
Like, he has to
front.
aim over here. What happened with me was I just did what you call it, my trick move, and stood there for a second. I should have moved immediately.
So I have him on this angle right here. because I could go even farther over, but I'm trying to give you guys room to like, because all you got to do is just run through the turret. You don't have to, you know, run around him.
Yeah.
There's no collision in this game. You know, there's like a little bit of collision on his turret a little bit, but like even you can just run right through him. So jump up on top of the tank and just run through his turret. And as long as you're not in front of him, you won't get hit by his cleave.
Yeah, remember, we're stacking in right here. Always. As DPS.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter where you stand, Xcal. You just I'll try to show you without. Hopefully I don't pull. But I'm gonna have him angled this way, which means the turret's gonna be facing this way. So you guys just jump up this way and just run right through him, just like I just did. If you want to stand over here, you know, there's no collision. You can just run right through him.
Okay.
I just stand on the inside when that happens.
Yeah, so that's only, like I said, it's only really important for the front when we get defensive census of the front, is when, because I hit you with the cleave numerous times and I'm trying everything I can.
Yeah.
And it's a
Twice.
big deal because the healer over here, he's busy. You know, Maximus Decimus Meridius is busy, being the general in the legions of the north and you know, whatever.
All right. Let's try this again.
We're getting close.
All right, pulling in 3, 2, 1. All right, Red Bird. Hopefully we're fine.
Oh fuck. I got nothing.
Hi, Red Bird.
Front for Storm.
I'm gonna have you knock it out, XCal. It's the middle one. Nope.
Uh-oh. Gonna be interesting.
Cleanse yourself, XCal. When you have that yellow circle around you.
Storm on the right. Back for Storm.
This will be the last.
Back for Storm. Ah, damn it. Oh.
It's a wipe.
Yeah, Shush, I'm pretty sure you can't take.
What are you talking about? Totally had that.
Wait, what happened? I didn't hear.
I lived.
What
Oh,
happened? I didn't hear.
I was literally red barred.
Yeah,
for
I know.
About 30 seconds there.
Yeah, we figured that out.
Like I couldn't even talk in Discord. Like I wasn't even transmitting Discord. That's how my internet was out.
It was fun. It was fun. 3 of us tanked it during that time. I was like, well, I aggroed up, and then I got it right back. I was like, oh. The next cow
Been
grabbed
getting
it.
Some of the, yeah, for some reason it was giving me some of the incinerate arbors.
You're going to get them. Depends on your threat. Incinerate Arbor does nothing except unless you're actively tanking the boss.
Yeah. It shreds your armor down to like 70. Like it's like 75% armor debuff. So as long as you don't get hit by anything like by the bot, like a direct attack, you're fine.
Yep. Fuck you, Ark.
Sacrifice is complete.
Did you kill somebody?
No, I sacrificed them to progression gods.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes it. You know, I'll give the new changes a look, and you know, I'll give them a objective, reasonable chance, because it's like Ark said, you know, it's, if Shadows and Guardians and everybody else has the opportunity to take from both Sage and Shadow trees, you know, and from not just the 3 specs, the 6 total specs in the 2 classes, then yeah, I mean, I could see how it could work. I mean, you're just trading one DCD for another is all it really is.
But you know what's funny? What will actually end up happening is that every DPS is gonna have the exact same build.
Yeah.
Every tank is gonna have the
Oh,
exact
that's
same build.
yeah. That's just math.
Yes. Like all the class diverse is gonna go.
Yeah.
out the window.
The only way they could do it is if they started using relics to give like special effects, right? Like the relics did, besides them being stat sticks or besides them just being the same relics, like if bosses dropped different relics that do different things, like they do in WoW with trinkets, right? But I mean, even WoW has best in slot.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I mean, the only way you're ever going to do away with best in slot is if you have a game where, you know, like to truly be the best tank in the world, you have to go do this one like insane quest that takes like 2.5 years to do, and you know, to get this one helm.
Or to
That's
get the
the only
holy
way you can
hand
do it.
grenade of Ankinoc.
Yes, the holy hand grenade of Enkinak. That's what I'm talking about. Like, if it's like that's the only way you can ever do away with best in slot is to make it to where the stuff is just so hard to get that only like 3 people in the entire game even have it. And in this day and age, nobody's ever going to go with that model because that's not what people want.
You could go somewhere in between, which is what we currently have.
Apex Predators in between.
Exactly what I was going to say. Or emergency powers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a perfect example right there. That right there is a perfect example of how
Well,
this game, like right now, this patch, the 6.0 patch, was literally perfect because it satisfied the casuals, and it satisfied the
yes
the
and no.
hardcore guys.
Yes and no. The problem is where it was at, to get to that point, you got no meaningful drops to get to that point. And then you're starting to get meaningful drops. And my problem has always been with Star Wars is we either have too much loot or not enough loot, or the loot is worthless. It's never been meaningful drops. And like that is the one thing that I could say, not this previous expansion for WoW, but previously, you would get meaningful drops. Like, okay, I get this drop, it's an automatic DPS increase, or it's an automatic survivability increase to get this one drop, and you don't have that in this game.
And honestly, that's not even a good system to begin with. Man, I remember back in the days of DKP and just luck-based drops, this one guy would just never be able to get it, and the waiting list for that item was like 2 years long.
Yeah, but like, have it to where it can drop anywhere, right? But it...
No, just
Yeah, she's dead. Fuck you, Susie.
What?
She's dead.
What happened?
I see what you said.
No, like tech frags. I think that's a great system. Gear is not a matter in you being the fully equipped DPS.
Okay, but think about it this way: Vanguard tank, right? The only time, like, it's viable for story mode. The only problem is once you get into like hard modes and NiM, certain hard modes and NiM, the only way to get it is you have to go farm Duxon. And guess and hope to God Kai Zyken can get you something.
Yeah, and that sucks. That's not the case for DPS. Just what you want is there. We grind it for a few weeks, maybe months, and we're good to go. Now we can just do NiM.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, man. Like all the story modes, all the hard modes, just like there's no meaningful drops behind them.
See, meaningful drops is solving a problem that you created to begin with. It really is. You're just not even solving. You're selling a solution as a game feature, while it really shouldn't be. Like, really, if you need certain degree of luck to get the item you want to be able to continue progress, oh man, you're gonna have so much frustration.
Yeah, but I mean, what about this? Like where we're at now, where we're all in 306, right? All of us are in 306 gear. And that's technically supposed to be like the NiM level because it's the highest item level you could get. And I don't know, I miss that whole, okay, dude, this is an item level increase for getting this. Like that feeling of I did something.
Yeah, well, that's why you have the tech fragment farm.
Yeah, but I can get tech fragments from anything, right?
And
That's good for certain things, but like for raiding, what is the point of raiding when you get nothing from it?
Challenge. It's the achievements. It's the mounts.
Okay.
It's just the cosmetic stuff, like that parallel progression.
Yeah, but everything I can get in hard mode, I can get in story mode.
Yeah. Solo wants hard mode gear to come from story mode content, and then gear to come from hard mode content.
Yeah, like I don't need
Like,
3.0. Like you shouldn't need.
through the
Yeah.
content to get
Honestly,
the
they had that back at launch in like 1.0 and 2.0. That's how it was.
Yeah, like Ricotta gear and shit like
Yes.
that. Like
And people hated it. They hated that system.
Yeah,
I hated the system. I thought it was stupid.
yeah. Back in WoW, the only reason people accepted it was because that was the only alternative. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I have a problem with I get a shitter that's in 306 gear.
It also creates frustration for new players who have just jumped into it in the middle of the patch, You've got, and then you get frustration for older players because they can't find new players because those old players need to do the old content with a handicap.
Yeah.
So, like, imagine if we had to organize EV farms so people can get gear before they can do the next stuff and next stuff. That's just so much organizational problems, like unnecessary barriers of entry.
But I mean, the problem you have now is you have everybody in 306 gear, and they don't know how to play their class.
Yeah.
Well, and that's where we sort them out.
Well, but that's what I'm
It's not
saying.
really
though.
a problem. They just need to play casual.
That's
Story mode.
That's what I'm saying about this patch right here. The game allows for that. So just saying, well, 306, yeah, sure, everybody's in 306 gear. Yeah, that is the minimum, but I'm not equal to. If I go join a freaking veteran Flashpoint right now, there's a 306 Shadow in there. They're not my equal because, first of all, they probably don't even have half their freaking abilities freaking keybound. Second of all, they're not going to be in the gear set. They're not going to be min max. They're not going to have all these other work that I've done on this tune right here. They're not going to have any of that stuff done. And then if you go to like what Xcal said earlier about it, Gunnery Commando being that has to have Apex Predator to be effective. There's no way they're going to put the effort into getting that because they don't. First of all, they don't even go anything that says hard mode. They don't even go near because they're scared of it, as they should be because they suck. They're a casual player.
Yeah, and you know what? This also allows casual players to be able to raid with the end game if they're good enough. If they're putting in the effort, if they're learning it, if they're learning their class, they don't need to put in the time because they might not have the time, but they might have the skill.
I don't know.
So it does not create artificial barriers of entry. No, I completely get what you mean. Back in the day, I was definitely defending the same system and that people need to put in the time. But now that people have a full-time jobs and everything, I can see that. And there are some people who are great with their class who play just for their raids. I know I do. I log in 5 minutes a day, do my trades, get my billions, and I'm out.
Yeah. I the way I look at it is they have story modes which are like LFR, and it just needs to get to a point to where when we kill a boss, like I guess I could reset my achievements because there's literally nothing for doing hard modes. NiM, we can get mounts, which is nice. Like,
well,
but
hard modes create a so when we do, in fact this week it happened, we were doing hard mode gods, and our new tank just could not get the hang of the windshield wipers. And so we ran a story mode, kind of a simplified version of it, so that people can get practice on the easier one, figure out some of the mechanics, and jump into them. When you're it's like being thrown into a calculus exam without passing your algebra.
Right. Yeah.
yeah, but I mean the other side of that
Let's
story.
make this the last pull because I got to start working on cleaning this house up.
No, you can't clean the
For
house.
Ben to get back.
I mean, my sister's in there working by herself. I need to help her a little bit.
That's called overachieving, XCO.
Yeah.
We're gonna pack
What are
up
scissors for? They're
dishes.
save
I gotta
labor.
move boxes. Blah blah. Get new floors out of it.
Just real quick, see if you went camping with somebody and
You've already asked me this.
and your butt hurts. and
I
you
would
got a
kill.
headache.
I would kill the person I went camping with. I would murder them.
So you don't want to go camping then?
No, I would murder you.
All right.
What's a little left between friends?
Just throwing it out there as an option. We can go camping if you want to.
Yeah,
Do
go
you-
watch
do you-
the movie Deliverance and then go camp.
You want to get murdered? Is that what I'm hearing?
Is he suicidal?
Always.
Susie is suicidal. That's what we found out today.
All right.
Why do you think he plays tank?
Polling in 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh, I took that.
It's cloak, 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 cloak.
Storm in the front.
Oh, we lucked out pushing it to defensive systems, man.
I just popped my adrenal and I was fine.
Oh, please, 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 please.
Cleanse that, Exo.
I couldn't hit it. Back button on my mouse. I couldn't get it.
Uh-oh.
Alright, that's a stuck.
That's...
I get yeeted into the stratosphere.
Yep, stuck it up. Said that was last pull.
I'm breaking this shield.
I tried, but I couldn't even break it.
Unless y'all want to go one more, I'll leave it up to y'all.
One more again. One more again.
I'm gonna go with calling it.
Doesn't matter to me.
It means one more box I can move.
Alright, well, then we're calling.
Or not? Okay.
Really, whatever doesn't get done, we're gonna make the workers do Monday.
Alrighty. Well, it's been fun, guys.
We made a little progress.